Hello people, this is Indibil, welcome to Roguetech. We do have some repairs to do after the last mission, namely some 6 days, but before we get going, it's about time we sell the Javelin. This thing, well, it basically hasn't performed in our save, but there's a Vehicle, there's an ECM to be had here, and I want them very much on my Skinwalker. So there you go, we get some 50k out from this thing. We also get the components, so we get 2 days and we're able to finally get the ECM in here, which is going to be glorious for us. So mech is set as the initial in its initial configuration. We're going to go way over this as we get going, but for the moment it'll do. It's a nice way of subbing the Raptor, I guess. So some 5 more days to go and we have fatigue to wear off, so it lines up pretty well anyway. We got Gremlin, everyone's ready, and we finally get going. There's an assassination we want to do today, so we get on 312 salvage because it's not worth going for 315. And we sub the Firestarter for the Skinwalker. We get to a 1.5 lance valuation, this is good. And other than that, we're set to go, so in we go. There's a 500 tone in this one. Really haven't looked that much at the description, but from what I recall from yesterday, it wasn't a challenge one, so it should be good. That's famous last words, I guess, but I really want to look at the Skinwalker in its current configuration. We might want to get the MRMs out of the Raptor and get them in here. But the indisputable fact right now is we need better weapons and sensors to start fine-tuning our mechs. And once we've done that, I think we're pretty good to go and tackle heavies. So this planet is good, we're on a 2.5 planet, means we can go as high as 3.5 skull missions, so we should really be good here. Okay, we're going against a professional, this is good. I take back the thing on this not being a challenge mission. Okay. He's up to the other side. We're going to try and take the high ground here. I'm really not keen on starting the other way. So yeah, this will probably do. This is decent as well. And we can pick out from the magnetic field if we want. So why not? We have to be a bit aware of our tank situation. We really don't have the means to really... Okay, yeah, I get you. We're seeing a vehicle which is, well, funnily enough, good, because we really need better vehicles right now, so that much suits us very well. We got the Zoria last, so we just put it on forest and we wait for the professional to go. Yeah, looks like he's right up there. The supporting enemy forces are on the other side, which is good for us. So okay, that's a heavy tank. That's an MRM-30, so I think we really have to combine everyone to get going. And as it is, Ningyo is going behind the professional, and so is our tank. So I'm wondering if we really have the firepower to deal with this thing. Brings an MRM-30, so we have to be a bit aware of that, but I think we're waiting until it goes. And yeah, I know, dangerous, but okay, we have a hover tank right there. We can deal with a J. Edgar. So let's see what you do, Mr. Professional. And he did nothing. Okay, game. So there's no line of sight to be had with the Zoria, so we're just putting it up front and shooting a bit of alarms here. Yeah, there's obviously more people getting to go, but it's good that we have the Hanchi now. Let the attack hit, please. It doesn't, so we're really not good in that sense, but whatever. So, pretty decent chances here. We should really start make a dent, and we are. So, probably the Raptor is good enough to get rid of the Pro. And that's good. We have him out. So, we're ready to go for other targets. We get going with a Kintaro. Not the best hitchings in the world, but yeah, we'll have a hard time dealing with this one. Any instance of damage is good, so we get going there. So let's see what we have on the other side. General K, a Goblin machine gun, obviously the J. Edgar, and there might be a fourth we don't know about. We let them come. Shouldn't be too afraid of a General K. The Goblin can be a bit nasty, but it's a 45 tons tank, sorry. You just did nothing. Which begs for us to really go on you. We have a bit of hit issues on the Kintaro, so the thermal mass might be better in this mech. Still, okay, we miss. We really need better tactics to start seeing what we have, but I guess this'll have to wait. We put the Skinwalker on top. You actually don't have fighting modes, which is... oh no, they don't have fighting mode, sorry. I'm just confusing my weapons. I was just thinking... That's good damage there. And we bring the Zoria as well. Might be good to... well, not much needed, at least. A bit of stray shots into the Kintaro, it's good. We'll have to spend a week just wearing off fatigue, so this is not a biggie. Skinwalker can get into water. And let's hope this is enough. It is, so we're able to move on to the next thing. Next thing being the Jenna. So are we able to get into water in some way? We aren't, but I think we really want to push. That's whatever. I guess we don't have sensors. Still, we get him open, that's something. So, let's see it, Zodia. Whatever we do, we have obstructed line of sight, so we just get in. This is just about providing a target for the Jenna next turn. And yeah, not the best efficiencies all around. And that's not a bad roll per se. Target moved. Well, not that much. But whatever. So let's see what the Jenner does. Probably going for the Hanchy. Oh, it just goes for, I'm guessing, a charge. Nope. He actually had the range to go for a kick. But this should really be it. So we sprint with the Raptor and we have a back shot. Not the best back shot in the world, but a bit of damage goes a long way. And we keep going through the water. Well, that's something. And yeah, we do get into water here. It'll help immensely, but we really don't have the best efficiencies here. Still, we do what we must do, and what we must do is just keep punching this thing. We got him open in the center, which means... okay, that looks like SRMs, I guess. Was going to say ATMs, but doesn't look likely. That's very good damage. He's panicked, he lost evasive, the PTs, he's going before us. Oh, he actually isn't. So, yeah, we just move for 2 here. And we keep going on him. We got a much better sensor roll this time. So he's pretty much done this one. Full damage goes to torso. He's got a lot of health, so we're not likely to get stuff done here. I guess pick one leg. It's going to stray anyway. Yep, you should. So just get going here. We still got the other things, so we're trying to go for the goblin already. We just move and look at efficiencies here. Yeah, the back one is not good enough, so we're just going. There's not much needed to this leg, so I guess we try it like this. And yeah, that was an engine destruction, so probably just one piece of the Jenner. We're likely to try and get, I'll go to it, vehicle parts here, so, or weapons for what it's worth. I'm expecting a battle armor to pop at any time right now. But for the moment, just keep going on the goblin. We can do good damage to it, so that much we do. Kintaro has no range, but the other mechs do, so we just try it. It's probably up to the Zodia to do the cleanup anyway. So we get near, it's obstructed line of sight, but it's good enough, and we get him. So where's the remaining whatever? It's up there. and its movement tells us it probably isn't a battle armor, it's an RB. Okay. We just avoid line of sight for a bit, and I guess we go pick him. The R68, just thinking. We got line of sight to it, so yeah, why not? That's damage. And we're ready to get out of water here. Okay, whatever, we just move. Guess your range is not good at running here. He moves, so that looks like 20 LRMs and probably a small laser. Which means we just move and we go for the LRMs here. We go for the LRMs because hunches usually bring their big weapon on the right arm, so that's why. No, there's actually line of sight to be had, not the best, but still we might get a lucky shot here. Yeah, the ear medium connected, so that's something. And that's a bit of a needed damage on the Hanchi, but nothing major. It's just 25 damage, which means we're good. We move into a range where our LB5 has the best hit chance, and we're actually going for cluster because this time we wanted to spread. So sorry, we just get in here, should have a quite decent hit chance. So that's an MRN30. Okay. Okay. Still we're in range with everyone, so it shouldn't really be an issue. That's an MRM ammo explosion. That's the right torso, so no MRM30 for us. Sadly. And no ammo, probably. So yeah, probably left with the remains of the tanks. Well, the big tank also brought MRMs, so we go look at what's to be had. Right there. We have 3 parts of the Tokugawa, but it's not likely that we see one again soonish. So I guess it's another instance. Yep, we got MRM double. That's probably decent enough for the 30. It is. So other than that, there's no sensors to be had. There's Artemis, but we're going to find Artemis anyway. But there's really nothing else to take here. We have some goblin parts, I guess. It just feels a bit underwhelming to just take one part here. So I guess we take the Artemis SRM ammo and we get going. We get one part of the Jenner, one part of the Tokugawa, the MRM, attack, armor, cockpit basic, a core 220 which we sell. Yeah, everything goes, but the ammo. We get attack basically after making our picks. We do have some, I guess, 7-8 days of fatigue to wear off, so probably not going to take another mission this month. unless there is a training one, which we're probably going to try and look for. But usually on 2 skull, well, this was a 2.5 skull planet. We usually don't get them this late, so... Well, this late, we've just started here, but we're going a bit over our weight. We go to try and find... Okay, there's a... Yep, we got the training mission we needed. So that's something. Let's see MacBay to see... Yeah, why not? We got the Ryoken ready. But I think I want to put the MRM30 into this one, because it's much better than a Streak 10. So there we go. MRM13 with a bit over tonnage. We will sort that in a second. We also need ammo. There's your double bin. So that's 7 tons we have to somehow shave. 5.5 I guess, which is 5 because case 2 doesn't work here. So it's going to be 1 regular medium out. We moved you to the side. You're also going hit-wise. We should be okay now. Well, not really. The small can also go. Guess we will have to drop the C3 unit, but you might be a 2 tons weapon, so that much we can do. And yeah, half a ton is quite doable here, so just shave off a bit of front armor and leg armor, and in 2 days we're ready to go. So just like this. Looks like you don't like it if we do it differently. Just looking, there's case to be put, but I think I'm just not doing it. There's a point to be made for putting our stuff into the ammo anyway in the legs. But I guess we just go like this right now. We'll have to be a bit attentive at what happens here, but other than that we're good. So, do we want a Kintaro or the Skinwalker? They're pretty similar. The Skinwalker brings a bit more, a better engine, so we just go for 2 days. We get the Skinwalker back. And we actually drop on the capture base, and yeah, we're really going against well, we didn't want to, but the game is pushing us in that direction. So yeah, looks like we're shaving a rep with Kurita quite quickly. I actually didn't take a look at the trainees to see what max we're bringing, so I guess this is going to be a surprise when we drop in. That being said, I'm just going to make a pause while it loads, sorry, tongue can't follow brain, and we see each other after just a second for you, and I'll just do a phone call while it loads. So, here we are. Ready to drop. Let's see what we bring for friends. So yeah, the usual chatter from the noobs. And we actually bring friends here. There's a support lance to be had. And we're able to drop quite nearish. So that much we're going to do. We're probably going to have turrets here. So that much we know. Just let's see if the Hitman takes a double turn. Not really. Yep, he does. So I'm just going to make a small cut here. I want to send locks on this because I don't know if it's a known issue. And I'll be just right back with you. Okay, I forgot to unpause. Let's see it. I guess the Valkyrie just moved and shoot the small mech that moved here before. We're just playing a bit of reserve shenanigans, so we're good to go. The Rotunda moves now, and we just see what people do here. I still haven't looked at their mechs. We're bringing, well, not the best mechs in the world. An Urban R25, which if I get it right is the one-turn fuck you, which it is. A Dart with a decent loadout. And that's a double SRM6 Javelin, so not the best mechs in the world. But luckily we don't have turrets here. So we wait for a bit more until everyone in the up floor has moved and we get going. We probably want to wait with the RB until we have the striker in range, and the striker really looks like our best target for this first round. We don't want to trigger reinforcements though, so we just go like this. That's a bit of damage in. Javelin really has no range on this side, so we just move and try to get the Hitman. That's a bit of damage. Well, looks like Kirby has range, not the best range in the world, mind, but still. This might be our better option, so we're just going with half the tandem. That's very decent. Had we shot one more, he'd be already out. So miscalculated a bit here. Still, we're mostly good here. So okay, we triggered reinforcements. It's okay, I guess. Doesn't look like he'll take much to actually get rid of these wounds, so how come you're not able to get line of sight? Okay, you're from here. So we get as close as we can with you, and yeah, that's decent hitchings. Still have lots of armor to grind through, but I'm not confident that the Skinwalker will have the initiative to actually, not the Skinwalker, the RB will have the initiative to go for them, so just taking the time to get there. So, yep, we do it like this, and this should really be the striker. That's it. So we can move to other things right now, and yeah, I know, barrage wasted, but that's why we don't put barrages in usually. So, you do have a bit of mobility, sir. We're not good getting that far. Our range is much better if we stay here, so we just move with the dart. Well, there was a chance we could get it. You don't look like the Artemis with worth, so we're probably good in that sense. You can also take a backstrike here. Not the best hit chance. And yeah, we don't hit anything at all. So we get in with the Zoria. We have a light LRM carrier on Baghdad. That's good damage on it, so that's actually bad. But it's one of the trainees, so we don't have to worry that much about it. I probably want to keep pushing because I have the slight suspicion reinforcements will drop into this slope. Let's see what the hitman does. That's good damage on the dart. Still, we get going. Skinwalker is good to go for the light carrier, so we just go for it like madmen. And the Zoria should be able to finish it. We might want to disengage with the trainees now. I'll see it. Yeah, probably is the best course of action here. We just do it like this. Take you out of their line of sight. Rotunda is just not engaging yet. That's a bit of damage on the jab. Nothing major. We're going to push out anyway. We get you in. That should be the light carrier out. And we're good here. So, yep, you keep going. One line aside for when reinforcements drop. We can deal pretty much with the Whitworth and the Hitman later. We see what they drop as reinforcements and we get going from there. That looks like an ambulance, so we might be in a bit of trouble here. Still, it is what it is. So let's see what they dropped. So the 80, 60x, 60, which is the normal one, and a 69. These specs for disengage. So there we go. That's good damage on the Whitworth. So yeah, get in, friends. That's very good. So, what are we doing with you? We certainly don't want to be seen by the RBs. Hopefully the Rotunda gets in. We just wait here. Yep, that's very good damage here. That was an AC-10. So we hide. If they go for us, well, I guess they do, and we're able to do a bit of shenanigans later. But we want to be a bit careful about our movement here. So that's bad, but he didn't hit, so I guess we're mostly good in that sense. And yeah, we're just giving Arali's time to step in. You don't hit neither. This is good. We don't want a lot of damage on our boys, so just getting you in. Barrage is mostly decent. Not barrage, the tandem rockets, but I guess we wait for next turn here. So, sadly, our allies are not pushing forward. Which means we'll have to eat some damage here. That's an AC-10, that's an AC-10, that's an Ultra. But the best chance to be had is here. I think the AT was the Suburban mech. It's probably the one with the bigger core, so at least they're getting the Hitman. So let's see what the Ultra 10 guy does. Okay. They're going for the Skinwalker, which I guess is not good. That's better. Yeah, you can get the R25 if you want. Stubble will just eat it like a champ, I'm sure. So, not the best hit chance, but we need our tactical ablative armor to step in here. He only got tagged this one, so we're mostly good. 5 evasion usually is good enough here. Yep, that's very good. So, Jav is able to get in. He won't have the best hit chance, but still, if he can get 1 or 2 damage in, I guess we're mostly good here. That doesn't look like hit chance at all. But I guess we get going. And we just shoot everything. Not quite. Not quite. So, there's a back shot to be had, but probably not the best hit chance in the world. We could get back here, should be better. So, yeah, not excellent. That's much better. We lost evasive, which is good for us. Means we can capitalize on that next turn. This still isn't the 69. The 69 is the mech I'm more worried about, but whatever. So let's see what this 60 does. But before we go down, I guess we can start working, well, keep working on this one here. Sadly, we didn't get the crits we needed, but we're slowly getting there. Dart can move in. And I guess he wants to. That's a bit daring. We can move for 3. And I think we will. Yep, this leaves us open to stray shots, but it had to be done. We probably can take both of them. The AT and the 60x before they get to go. So at least we're trying to. RB, well, doesn't have the best chances still. Yeah, we're taking the overheat. We're just going for the chance that we go damaging. Apparently we don't, so... But we still have one vehicle mech ready to go. Don't know if it's the Jav or the Zoria. It's the Jav. So... we really want to get in there. That's much better hit chances, but we probably ain't getting the damage we need to get him off. So we go for the open arm. We don't need much on the open arm. Just attack destroyed. So we're in for a bit of return damage. Yep, Dart gets open. He's got a battle computer, this one. And you really want to attack from the front. And look for those crits. Okay, that's good. That's the AC gun. And he's going to the ground, so he's probably incapacitated this one. Nope. But he punches out. So that's something. We now follow suit on the 80. We have to uncluster because this is asking for travel, but... okay, you're good to move here and not be seen. And I think we pretty much want this to be the case. That's very good damage on the Whitworth. That was a very good shot, Mr. Cicada. So, yep, good to go here. This should get rid of the snap. It does. And yeah, as much as I want the snap, it is too dangerous to leave it on the table right now. That's very good damage on the Jav. Oh well, what do you want to do, mister? We're just staying here, should be a good hit chance on this one, but clearly 12 SRMs aren't enough to actually do damage here, so whatever. Whatever we do, we're not getting anything from here. 34 is decent. We actually hit. So, yep. Okay. You're very focused on the Jav, Mr. Whitworth. We won't complain though. So, let's get him to the ground. We actually crit him out, which is good. One less mech to be worried about. And we keep going. The Hitman and the Whitworth are not looking that good, finally. So we might be able to just focus the remaining urban mechs, sorry, and get it done here. No, not the Hitman, Mr. Cicada, you wanted the Whitworth. So, Whitworth already, no, hasn't gone yet. We're waiting here. Just let them do their thing. They actually have line of sight to the Jav, which is a bit worrying, but whatever. Yeah, Whitworth moved. we might be good to go for a backstrike on him, so we wait. You do... well, I was going to say nothing, but you actually shot the javelin. So, no backstrike to be had on the little Whitworth. It's a 28 and a 42. I think I want to go for the urban mech, the 69, sorry. He's got no ammo, though. Still, it's the best hit chance we have, so why not? You do have a backstrike. We're probably not good to shoot. Yeah, we can shoot everything. That's him open. And the dart should be able to get the backstrike we're looking for. We are also good here, but I'd much rather do it like this. He's open, so we try and capitalize on that. Didn't work, but still. We got flames here. Not going to have the best hit chance if we don't go in like madmen. So, yep, we take the madman approach, I guess. Yeah, I guess this is the one. And we just bring the tank and try to get him completely open. Yeah, that's very good damage on ourselves. We actually opened the other leg here. Oh well, what can you do? Stubble is probably going to the ground here. Yeah, that's just small lasering. So he's got no ammo on the Ultra. This is good. Means we can take our time to open him from the left side instead of going for the right side. Okay, you actually survived, Mr. Jav. You should be proud of yourself. So, we go back striking because that's a thing. If you got a mech open, you try to capitalize on that. He moves back and he destroys you. But yeah, what can we do? This is about giving these lads a bit of training, and yeah, that's part of a life lesson, I guess. So, small laser gun. So we get the... actually, what was the way to get waypoints here? Not like this. Alt, maybe? I'll have to study on that. Guess we're going through the fire. It's not going to be much for this one. Because I'd much rather engage frontal than from the side. You just get in like this and give the hitman something to shoot at next turn, I guess. Because Stubble is going to have a hard time surviving next turn, so we should really provide someone to attract fire anyway. So, Let's see what the Huntsman does. Probably going for the... No, he goes for the jab, which is good.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Valkyrie has a back shot, but he doesn't capitalize. We don't get the crits we're looking for. That's good damage on the Huntsman.
Standing by.
Now, we're trying to get the weight worth out of the game here. Not quite, but we got a head hit, so very good to try and follow up here. Yep, Zoria can do it. So there you go. But we just don't get him down. RB can't get line of sight, and sadly the Zoria, the Whitworth probably destroys our poor... I'll get to... come on. Okay, he goes for the javelin. That's an ammo explosion, so yeah. Poor Stubble got wrecked. But we get to backstab this one. Hit chances are not going to be the best, but still. Well, at least he's alive. Stable, I mean. We still haven't got a point of damage into the Skinwalker, which is most excellent, come to think about it. We can backstrike here. We're probably not good enough to go for crits. And he's shut down, isn't he? So yeah, we'll get to you in a second. What I want now is to get the Hitman. That's some engine crits, a Bigelow. And that's why I didn't go for him. So, Dart can get hit another time. Yeah, I know, but I really don't care about your hit, man. You bring no ammo, so... Yeah, sure. No worries here. So, RB can shoot the Hitman. Not the best hit chance, but still. Probably the Zoria is the one doing it. No, that's an engine destroyed here. So we're good to just turn around and go for this one. We want to get him from his left side, because we want the Ultra, if we can get it. But for the moment all we have are frontal shots. This might already be good enough to get him open, actually. But I guess that's good enough. I mean, we'll try to get it, but if we can't...
Commander, I'm starting to cook. Damage minimal. Orders.
So, not here. Looks like we only have back shots. Nope, that's the good spot. That's the sweet spot. So we start going there. And yeah, you can also do it, my friend. We got him open, we're starting to get the... Yeah, this is about just carefully destroying... Okay, looks like we will end up blowing up here. At least we get out of the fire.
Watch my heat level.
Yeah, you just shut down, we know, but you're out of harm's way.
Copy that.
And we just go all in here. We don't need much more here to get our juicy AC Ultra 10, sorry. Yeah, you just shoot. And that's it. So there's an Ultra 10 to be had. And there's a Striker too. We need vehicles, so we probably take the Striker parts. But it's good to have a backup plan, just in case. Just looking if someone had answered to my lock offer on the back. Probably not. Okay, so yeah, Stubble will be out for 40 days, the poor one. And what do you want? He was just taking a javelin with ammo. We could have dropped the SRM ammo, that was a bit too much, but still. Whatever. So, 3 parts of a striker, and that's a clan one, it's a good one, so sure, we take that. We go looking for the Ultra 10. There you are. I think I want this. Unless there is some sensors I want. Clan Ferro is actually good. And we need TCM. There is just one bin of Ultra, so this won't do. Guess we're taking the Ultra. We're going to find more Ultra ammo around, and we take the ECM for the Omni Firestarter because it's going to come out of repairs quite soonish. Just thinking, I might want to take Ferro here instead of the Ultra. It's Clan Ferro, we take it. We might be able to squeeze more weaponry into the Skinwalker by doing so. At least get the case to clan. So we get one part of the light carrier, a part of the RB60, a part of the 69. We got an ER medium, that's good. Machine gun, MML, SRM4 clan, that's good. Another tag, case to clan, cockpit basic can go. Regular endo, we'll keep it. Fire control standard can go. Jumpies can go. Sensors basic can go. And we get a bit of alarm ammo, which is always a good thing to see. Not that we have anyone using alarms yet, but we will in a while. So, some things for the Skinwalker, some things for the Firestarter. It's all starting to come together here. When we get the Omni Firestarter out of repairs, we're probably dropping the regular Firestarter. And from there on, we just start hunting for heavies, I guess. And better equipment, of course. No damage, but I think we really have to call it today now. It's been going for a while, this one, so hope you enjoyed the chapter. If you did, please consider leaving a rating, and if you stumbled upon this and are not subscribed, please consider doing so. That being said, have a good one. See each other on the next chapter, I guess. Enjoy!